Napua Kekaulike Delima Jr. People always tell me, wow, you got a long Hawaiian name, Napua Kekaulike, and I tell them, nah. My name not that long. Hawaiians, they name people and things, names a mile long, and it's so amazing because they only have 12 letters in the alphabet. For example, Meke aloha mai kai pumehana no ho iwai ana ole ke iala o ko pukalani ya oi hula halau. Chinese, on the other hand, have thousands of characters in the alphabet, but they only give one syllable name to each person. Ling. So tight, there's one syllable to each person. Then you get the Filipinos, they love the letter A. They squeeze as many as they can in their name. Kunsaat, kabakungang, makadangdang. Japanese are very neat, very precise. Their names are like squares with 4 sides. Ariyoshi, Watanabe, Hanabusa, Hanakuso, Hanabata. Koreans, they have an ancient style. They name babies when they're born 3 names. What they do is they take tiles like dominoes and they print one syllable name on each. Turn them upside down, and when the baby is born, they mix them up like mahjong. And then they pick 3, and that's the name of the kid. Ji Yang Cho, Tae Wook Ho, Song Song Blue, Kimchi Tu, Buy Me Drink.
We go way back to the early 70s when he was like the star at the noodle shop in Waikiki. And me and my brother Tony, we had a band and we would play on the off nights, and pretty soon we were sharing weekend nights with him. So I know that I haven't seen him throughout the years, but I know that he does a lot of work going into the schools and trying to share his knowledge about and his values and the importance of that.
Through my young life, I used to dress up and imitate. I imitated the Chinese ladies talking, nisakta kogong ma and all that kind of stuff. That's real, by the way. I learned when I got older, the real language, but it's hard to do gibberish when you already know the language. You can't do it. So I'm glad I don't know it fully. I just know a few things about Japanese and Chinese and Filipino and all that. But basically, I can still do gibberish, and that's what's funny. And they throw in English words to complete the sentence so that people know what you're talking about. And that's what I was doing when I was growing up. And I would dress up as characters like Johnny Ray. Johnny Ray, well, I got my snap pajamas, and I used to unsnap it and tear it off like Johnny Ray did, the rock singer. He was on TV. I think he was on Ed Sullivan or something. He had his own program. The Beatles, and all those guys from the past. And I just dressed up and clowned around, and my mom and dad said, only when I'm asked, yeah. And so I caught on right away, because when I wasn't asked, then people wouldn't laugh, or they said, get away, or I get a whack. So I caught on from when I was real little, only when you're asked do you perform. And that saved me through school. My deportment was good because I didn't make noises or clown around unless I was asked. And I was in charge of emceeing for the school assemblies. I was acted in whatever play that they had or party in the classroom. I was in charge, and I was not nervous to go up and talk in front of the students. I was nervous when it came to academics, but when it came to entertainment, I wasn't. It was natural for me. Of course, academics was hard for me, and so that's why, to read a book report, I was nervous that I wouldn't do it good, but I did it good, and so that's, I didn't know that was going to be my life. I just did it because it was natural. And my both parents were clowns in their own right. Then, when I didn't become a priest, I still had a trio during the seminary days, and we did songs, and we did the fundraisers, and I told jokes in between, and I did skits that I created when I was growing up, like Radio Koho, and Mr. Sancho Lee, and all those. And so when I didn't become a priest, my brother-in-law hired me. I entertained tourists and eventually needed extra money. And so that's when um, I started doing nightclub work. And that's where it all began. But I still didn't know what I was going to do until Lucille, the Pidgin English Lucille, became the big hit. And once that became the big hit, then I knew that that was my career. And then right after that big hit, I started my student program because I was established. And then that day here in Maui, it all just came to be. The clown, teaching, and making the kids laugh. I wasn't doing anything with my daytime. Morning promotion on the radio, perform on the weekend at the Maui beach. And then in the midday, afternoons, there was nothing to do. So I thought there must be something that I could do. And I thought, oh, all that education, the preparation for priesthood, which I didn't go on to be, all that is wasted. So I decided I'm going to go visit a school. And so happened, Mr. Kobayashi, I think his name was, at the principal of Kahului Elementary, was elated when Charlie called and said, "Can Frank come?" And so I went and I visited, and it got it out of my system. I thought that was it. But the following year, when I went back to Maui, all the principals had contacted Charlie Arruda, and he had a schedule for me of 6 schools a day, 4 days in a row. So I had lots to do now during the daytime. So I go, they know who I am, and they know my tutu, 4222222.
Aloha, and thank you for calling the cab.
Is this a grandma cab?
Grandma cab.
Well, your number says it 3 times, 4222222.
No, ma'am, the number is 422-2222.
And I'm 1222. And I deliver my message. I don't know how many kids I reach. You know, I don't know if they're going to remember what I said, but they all remember my peanut butter and jelly song and going on a puta hunt. And if anything, that's comedy, but it makes them laugh. And whenever they see me now and I've been doing it for 25 years. So whenever they see me in the workplace where I go, whether it be a restaurant or a store or a government office or a hospital, there's a kid that I saw when they were going to school. And they immediately break out with peanut butter, jelly. Peanut butter, jelly. First you pick the guava and you smash it and you smash it and you mix it and you mix it. Peanut butter, jelly. Peanut butter, jelly. Then you pick the peanut and you smash it and you smash it and you mix it and you mix it. Peanut butter, jelly. Peanut butter, jelly. Then you take the bread and you spread it and you spread it and you eat it and you eat it. Mama, 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 mama. And if you're still not happy, do it people again. Who wonder what I do in the schools, they get confused sometimes. They think I'm just there to make the kids laugh, or I'm there to preach on forgiveness. But the real reason I go to the schools is not only to show the kids what the humor is and how important it is in everybody's life, but also I want them to know that I'm backing up their teachers 100%. Please listen to your teachers and do the work that they give you, because you're going to be able to use it later on in your own way to be successful. I'm very happy to be here at West Maui Carden Academy. And I have a message that I would like to share with you, like I share with all the children throughout the state every year. And kids your age, from K to 3rd grade. And the message, 4 words. 4 words that I think are very important. They've helped me in my life, and I know they're going to help you in yours. Are you ready for this now? Your arm out this way, please. Say reading. Put this arm out. Say studying. Straight ahead. Say laughing. Straight up. Say family. Now let's all do it together. Please begin. Reading, studying, laughing, family. Okay, by yourselves. Let's see if you got it. Begin, please. Okay,
There's
now.
a nonprofit group called Greenpeace. And they used to flood the TV and the radio with Save the Whales and Save the Dolphins. While I came out with Save the Opihi. Please, please, please don't eat me. I'm just a small opihi. I'm an endangered species, so please don't eat me. I'm born and raised here on these islands. It's not polite to eat native Hawaiians. Go eat a hamburger instead. At least the cow is really dead. Well, you know, I became a comedian, and I don't know how come, because I was studying to be a Catholic priest. But many are called and few are chosen. I wasn't chosen. So when I was growing up, though, I was a crazy person. I used to love to imitate. And the first skit I did, and it was on my first album, A Taste of Malasadas, was Radio Koho. Because when I was 3 months old, Mr. and Mrs. Yoneshige next door babysat me. And they're hard of hearing, so they blast Radio Koho, a Japanese language radio station, every day. For 3 years I heard it. What do you expect? I memorized the thing. Wait, wrong key. K-O-H-O, broom, K-O-H-O, broom, K-O-H-O, broom, K-O-H-O, K-O-H-O, Koho, Koho, in Honaruru. Koho Radio Station News of the World. Bum, bam, 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 bam. From Japan, international news. Japanese Prime Minister, he called press conference stating Osama is not a Japanese name. I repeat, not a Japanese name. Oyama, Japanese. Yokohama, Japanese. Osama, not a Japanese. Unrelated issue, scientists of Japan have cloned Aunt Jemima with the bride of Frankenstein. The result, your mama bin Laden. Oh, Bureten, Bureten, Bureten! From Portugal, the Portuguese have invented the electric car. Only problem is it only can go as far as 12 miles, because that's how wrong extension cord is. Core radio station is still part of my shows today.
And it's a wonderful instrument. It can be accompanied by singing at any party or any place, at church, at whatever. It's just a convenient instrument. It can be carried along wherever you go. It's light. And people just look forward to seeing somebody bring in a ukulele at any kind of party or gathering. And so I encourage more people to learn the ukulele. It's also, well, I'm Portuguese, so, you know, we take pride in the fact that the early Portuguese people brought this similar instrument to Hawaii, and the Hawaiians adapted it, and it became one of the major instruments in Hawaiian music.